Well, hi guys, and welcome back to Lego Scale. Today we're back out at Hammond, Louisiana. Came back out to the Amtrak station out here to go ahead and show you some more of the sights around and see what we can catch as far as trains and other rail traffic. Now, last time I showed the station house, and this was from the opposite side from what I showed. Before I was at the north end, now this is looking north at the south end. So of course here we are out on the platform. You have the main line there. That is, again, the Canadian National now owns this line, and that's the same line that the city of New Orleans operates on. That's the Amtrak train. What's interesting is this station is not all used for rail anymore. As a matter of fact, it's actually used for Amtrak and the clerk of court for the local parish here. What's also kind of neat is there's some old signal infrastructure here that we're going to come back to in a little bit. Alright, now we've moved down the platform a little bit, and here at the north end, this one little section is the section that is actually being used by Amtrak. And you can see it right there. That's where the actual Amtrak station is. There's a ticket window inside there. It's all pretty old school. There's actually a cage in there the ticket agent can actually sit inside of. So something kind of neat to see. And also, speaking of neat, here's an old Amtrak logo. Looks like this sign dates back from some of the earlier days of Amtrak. That logo, I think, was one of the first ones that they used in the 70s and on into the 80s, and that sign's enduring on. I mean, just look at the architecture of this building. This is old school brick construction. Just even the detailing and the way everything's made, they just don't make it like they used to. Speaking of things they don't make like they used to anymore, check out this old, it looks like an old semaphore. You can see down low there's some links that actually came through that brick structure. And this is actually that bay window kind of bulged out, that little tower, miniature tower that we saw from the other side. But if you look, those linkages ran all the way up, one on either side of that mast there, all the way up to the top here. You can see there's some eyelets up there. Obviously the top's all gone, but it even looks like there was an electrical connection for the light. And I'm assuming this would have been like a semaphore where they could run the flags into different positions to signal the passing trains which way they were going to be able to go, or if they needed to hold up. So this just worked out that this was the first catch of the day. We have our high rail truck coming up here, and check out what he does. Back wheels first. Now onto his front wheels. And he is off. Now, while I was waiting for the next train, I was walking around the station. I found this really cool marker over here. Check this out, guys. This is actually something left over from the Illinois Central days. It's a century marker. It actually says on there, for 100 years, Illinois Central, main line of Mid-America. Actually says on there 1851 to 1951, and of course you got a little map of the system on the other side there. Now, this one some of you guys might have seen before. I posted it just plain on the channel before, but nonetheless, here's that first freight train that we caught coming southbound on the Canadian National. You can see his headlight approaching there off in the distance, and he's going to be on us in just a moment. So after he passed, I came out and took a look at some of the tracks out here, and a couple of things caught my eyes as I was looking out here. Some of these ties are in kind of rough shape. Look at this one, it's all smashed out on the end. There's almost nothing left for the tie plate there to grab onto. And wow, hope that one's up for replacement before too long. The one next to it has a pretty bad plate cut, so hopefully these guys are in line for some maintenance before too terribly long. This side doesn't look too bad, as you can see. Nothing compared to the other side. Next up is train 59, the southbound city of New Orleans. Now, as you'll see here in a minute, we've got a couple of P42 Genesis units on the point. He's way out there in the distance yet. You can just see his headlights starting to come into the frame.
I've already started
it. One of the things I tried to do with this particular capture was I tried to move down a little bit off the platform, trying to learn from my last video where I caught the charger, and wasn't really in the right spot to catch him once he moved up a little bit. Or before he moved up. I thought, this time I'm in the right spot. I'll catch him right where he pulls in, and, well, you'll see how that works out. Ah, well, I tried. This time they pulled right up onto the crossing in the first go. Hey, check it out. GE Builder's plate on this one. Just what we would expect to see. Still kind of neat to catch one up close. after the city of New Orleans left, we actually went ahead and headed out and did some other errands while we were in the area. But as we were going back through a little while later, we actually got lucky. I saw the signal there at the station was an approach aspect. That's a yellow signal. And I knew something had to be coming up from the south soon, and pretty quickly I saw this guy. So this is down a little ways from the station, further into the heart of Hammond. But let's go ahead and let you guys catch this one as well. Thanks for joining us today, guys. Really appreciate you sticking with us. Please subscribe if you haven't already. Give us a like. Hit that notification bell. All those things really help out the channel, keep us going, and it costs you absolutely nothing. Thanks a lot, guys, and we'll see you back real soon. Maybe next time we'll be back in the train room. Bye-bye.